didn't ask you to take me from here. I didn't ask to be broken. I didn't ask you to stroke my hair or treat me like a worthless token. But my skin is thick and my mind is strong.
Unlock cell blocks.
Now it is time to meet the biggest star in Miami. The largest member of the dolphin family, scientific name for Science Orca. She is 20 feet long and weighs over 7,000 pounds.
Sometimes they say she's 20 feet, sometimes 22, sometimes 40.
Lolita the Coral.
It's only 35 feet from when you walk into the center island. APHIS rules state that it must be at least 48 feet in each direction. She's 22 feet long and 7,000 pounds, and the tank is only 20 feet deep in its deepest point in the middle. The back medical pool is figured into her performing space, and that's only 12 feet deep.
So we're here today as Friends of Lolita to send Miami Seaquarium a message.
Free Lolita! Miami, you gotta listen to the world. Australia thinks that you're being really disrespectful to Lolita. You've gotta let her go. Let her have her freedom. Please, do it for her, do it for the animals. Have a little bit more respect for animals. We all think that they're worth a little bit more than what you're giving them. Please.
You know what? That would be exactly like if somebody came to your house, punched you out of your bed, threw you in a cage, and said, we'll come back for you in 40 years.
Exactly!
Okay, as a marine biologist and zoologist, I happen to know for a fact that nothing can be learned by captive performing animals. No one who goes into Miami Seaquarium has any knowledge of the fact that in the wild, orcas are actually known to give each other their own individual names. They don't know that they have complex behavior that they actively teach to their young throughout their lifetime. All that they know and learn from your institution is that an orca is black and white, it can jump really high, and unfortunately, when induced, it can have such frustration, anger, that it can actually kill its captives. This isn't the kind of thing that we need people of the world to understand and to know. With the growing awareness that is going on about the suffering induced by captive performing cetaceans, it's only going to keep growing. So you do still have time at the moment to rehabilitate her and make it look like you're doing a good thing, and not that it's just a knee-jerk reaction to the growing awareness of the brutality that you are inflicting upon these animals.
Performing the same tricks every day, 365 days a year, 40 years. And their only argument is that she cannot fend for herself or feed herself in the wild, so they don't want to release her. But what they deny to respond to is our options as retirement sea pens for her. They don't want to discuss it, they don't even defend it, and I believe it's a lie by omission for them to not even respond to it when sending out their propaganda that Lolita cannot be released because she will not survive. We're not asking for her to be released, we're just asking for her to retire. Retire to a sea pen where people who are willing to make sacrifices to take care of her will care for her for the rest of her life. So that's why we're here today, to say to Miami Seaquarium, it's time. It's time for Arthur Hertz and Andrew Hurt to do the right thing and to man up and say that if they truly care about Lolita, that they're willing to put her to a retirement sea pen where she can be cared for and live out a much happier, more fulfilling life as the creature that she is.
She's 21 feet long. She's currently in a tank that is 35 feet wide and 20 feet deep. So her tank is actually less deep than she is long. She's been in pretty much solitary confinement there for the past 30 years. She shared it with another orca named Hugo for the first 10 years.
I mean, to be honest, the reason that a whale can't be kept in captivity is because, I mean, they're the smartest mammals on Earth. They're the smartest animals, and whales are actually known, the ones in captivity are actually known to actually commit suicide because of the conditions they're kept in, because they go crazy because of
well, not socialization. Like, they need to be, they are social animals, just like we are social animals, and I think at least she should be kept in a preserve and like allowed to swim in the ocean once again. You know,
Or
honestly.
swim altogether because her tank is so small. She can. It would be like me and you living in a closet together.
I am out here protesting because I don't believe that animals should be captive. I believe animals should be left free, and also my name is George, sorry. And animals just need to be free. They need to be with their family and stuff like that. And I believe that, you know, the qualities of what I've seen, and I've talked to many friends, and they said that, yeah, it's not right. So that's why I'm here.
Hugo actually committed suicide by bashing his head off the walls of the tank. So eventually ended up dying from a brain aneurysm. So we're just trying to get her out of there before it's too late.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, any creature with a brain has feelings and, you know, knows that it's in captivity. She was captured in the wild. She probably has memories of the wild.
She should be in the ocean where she belongs. And they have to put her back because tanks are too small.
My name's Emily Burke. I'm just visiting Pittsburgh for the weekend. I was hanging out at the point and saw these protesters here, and I was curious to see what they were protesting. So I came over and asked, and I guess they're protesting Lolita the whale. So I signed the petition. I think it's a good for a good cause. Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's cool that people are proactive enough to, especially in the city of Pittsburgh, to protest something that's not even taking place in Pittsburgh, not even affecting them personally. So I think that's nice and cool.
I'm really pleased with the turnout today. We probably had, I'd say, 20-25 people. We have 5 pages of signatures. We have numerous letters to go out to both the Miami Seaquarium and APHIS, the people that make the laws for tank size. Really, I'm so thankful that so many people came out today for a great cause on a beautiful Pittsburgh day.
And what would you like to say to people who missed out on this year? When could they expect to do this again next year?
You know what? We would love to get something like this together again next year. You can read up on any of the current events. It's www.savelolita.com. It's Lolita. They'll have all the event listings, everything that's going on. They have any amount of informational materials that you'll need. They have letters if you'd like to start your own letter writing campaign to the Seaquarium. That is the endless place of resources for this stuff.
So, as you can see, the protest turned out to be a huge success. And as you heard from Amanda, we hope to have more people come to this and people get more involved. And hopefully in the future, Lolita will be freed back into the wild.
Or free me. I just wanna feel what life should be. I just want enough space to turn around.
And that's Lolita.
We'll be back soon, alright? Like her goodbye. One look and now she sings.
There's things that I actually want to say, like, we shouldn't have zoos, we shouldn't have marine lands, we shouldn't have things that keep the animals in a small space. They should be out in the wild doing their own thing.
What the hell do you want from me? Kill me if you just don't know. Or free me. I just wanna feel what life should be. I just want enough space to turn around, 'cause you're all fucked. And someday maybe you'll treat me like